Hello, everyone. Today we start the first episode of Tales of Berseria. This is where, and yes, I have completed the game. This is where I'm going to dictate the rules as to what's going to happen. So let's play. Obviously, I'm going to start a new game, but there's the thing. I've played the game and I've done this on my own. But what we're gonna do is... Hold on. There. What we're gonna do is... This Let's Play is going to be on the hardest difficulty. It's been done, and I've done it, so we're staying on the hardest difficulty the entire game. The next thing is that I will not show grinding, or if I do, it's going to be streamed, because the issue is that because of how this game's set up, I'm going to stay on the hardest difficulty. I'm going to get better drops, but I'm going to lose gold and experience, the money, and the, of course, experience. So that will be off. And during boss fights, I'm going to pause and do a little bit of info about each fight. As such, those are the rules. And now, let us get started. We'll start with battle difficulty on the hardest. Buffering commands during combo. Short, that's fine. Subtitles on. Yeah, that'll help. We may have deaf viewers. I'm sorry. Change all those. Turn all those down. Just making sure. We're fine with that. And start game.
They're already demons. You hide here, Velvet. I'm going back to help Celica.
I'm so scared. Arthur, please.
You'll be just fine with these. Celica enchanted them herself. They'll give you the courage you need to survive.
They will?
Sure they will. Now, have I ever lied to you? I'll come back for you once Celica is safe. It's scary, but don't give in to fear. Don't despair, no matter what.
I won't. I promise. After all, I'm Laffy's older sister, and your student. Celica!
On that day, the world began to change. Men and beasts possessed by evil spirits, hunting and killing anyone they could. But even in the depths of despair, only two things matter to me. The taste of blood-soaked flesh, and revenge upon one man.
Luffy, time to wake up. Okay. Morning. I told you to stop calling me Luffy. I'm not a little kid anymore.
Grumble, grumble, huh? You must be feeling good.
Bit of a fever, I'm afraid. At least the new medicine's supposed to come today. Until then, you stay in bed, got it? What? Aw, but I wanted to go to the Cape. Sorry, you'll have to wait. Can I at least read a book?
Don't trouble your sister, Laphicet.
I didn't mean to.
Arthur, done chopping firewood?
Yeah, enough to last through winter. But there's something else I need to take care of. Sorry, but medicine money'll have to wait a bit.
I can earn it myself then. Bring down a few prickle boars, and I'll have plenty to offer in trade.
On your own?
Arthur's first maxim. Plans must be solid and reactions flexible.
All right. I shouldn't doubt my students' abilities. Sorry to put you in a spot.
I'm sorry, Velvet.
Whoa, hey! What's everyone apologizing for? We're a family, right?
Right. I'll see you later.
I whipped up some porridge for you, okay? Be back by evening.
Thank you. Be careful, Velvet.
And now we're treated to the control scheme. I will teach you everything later. As such, welcome to a ball, Village of Longing. More importantly, this is Velvet's house. And our protagonist? Velvet. Now, as you can see, we've already got a few things. Then there's this. You'll understand what that's for later. I'm gonna leave it aside from there. Actually, I should probably just do that. Make it easier. Equipment. Typical fashion. We'll get into that later. And we're good. Oh. There are a few things around here that you can grab. Sorry. Like for one, there's a shiny. And you can also talk.
Rest up, all right?
Don't forget to take some gels with you. You know, you're careless sometimes.
I'll be fine. You just make sure.
Don't worry about me. I'll be in bed resting.
You better be. Keep warm, and no going outside.
Sheesh, you don't trust me at all. It'll get dark if you don't leave soon.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, I thought there was... yeah, I'm pretty sure there was one up here. Also, jump from ladder! Minimap. And area map. Current objective.
If I'm on the hunt for prickle boars, I'd better try the tranquil woods outside of town. This is for Luffy's medicine, so I can't mess this up.
Yeah, you can. Easily. But let's not rag honor. Alright, let's get started here, shall we? I'm just gonna go around and check all the spots, because there are a lot of things. Trust me, you want to check around early on. There's also a couple things here. These are the graves. A marker for Arthur and Celica's unborn child, and the Velvet's parents and her sister Celica. Inscribed upon the tiny pillar are the following words: "This little life will spread its wings and soar through the skies." And already, I'm starting dinner plans.
Come to think of it, Arthur hasn't requested his favorite dinner in a while. There's been so much going on, and the village always has him out hunting. Maybe he's just worn out? That does it! I'll cook him up some prickle boar stew, just like Celica taught me. That ought to pick him right up. A healthy portion of nourishing meat cures fevers and weariness alike.
Okay. Can speak to the villagers around town. Wait, what was that? You? I'm not very good with voices, so I'm just gonna leave it on screen. Unless you want me to talk in a very, very weird voice. So we'll just do this message here.
Ever since the opening 7 years ago, this world's really gone crazy. Famine, freezing weather, and worst of all, this demon blight that's turning people into monsters.
I can't believe that people can really turn into those things. It's a nightmare.
Does no one know what causes demon blight? Or how to heal it?
No. What we do know is that when people turn into those monsters, I mean, demons, they gain incredible strength and attack humans on sight.
Whoever named it the opening named it right. It's like someone opened a portal directly to hell.
Come to think of it, Celica died during the opening, didn't she? It might be a good thing she died when she did. She didn't have to suffer through all of this.
It's good that my sister died? How can you say that?
Sorry. I didn't mean it that way.
You're a real idiot, you know that? Sorry about him, Velvet.
Thanks to the fence that keep out the demons, the village is barely half the size it was 10 years ago. Still, I guess the population is also a third of what it was, so it's not crowded at the least. Which is worse, do you think? Becoming demon grub, or slowly starving to death? Don't talk like that. When I go, I want it to be quick and painless. I think that's what everyone wants, or just to die in their sleep. But, let's not talk about that, shall we? That's not the topic I want to discuss.
Hey, Velvet. Is Laphicet feeling better?
No, not yet. He needs a little more rest, I think.
Aw, too bad. Tell him I'm looking forward to hunting beetles with him again when he's better.
Right, got it.
Laphicet's illness sure is persistent.
Yeah, that fever still keeps coming back, like clockwork. The medicine always helps a little bit, but still.
That sounds terrible. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Thanks, but we'll be fine. At least we've got Arthur to take care of anything that needs muscle. And before he came, Celica raised me and Laffy all by herself. So now I have to do my best too.
You sound just like your sister. That optimism must run in the family.
I do? That's nice of you to say. I should probably stock up on a few things before I go into the forest. I don't have a lot of money to spare.
But like Arthur always says, battles are won and lost with the preparations made before the first strike.
Yeah. Or I could just find an apple gem. Yep. And then, yeah, you've got treasure chests. So, 3 kinds of treasure chests: copper, silver, and gold. Little standing thing in the Tales series is that the rat pig ears are a delicacy amongst the Tales series. What do you have to say? I have my reasons for doing these. Okay. Okay. These guys have a lot to speak about, so that's why I'm currently yeah, especially when they can climb over the mountain. It's like, you got a wall, and I understand the idea, but they can climb over the mountain and jump down. This wouldn't really survive an assault at anything. You need to build a wall around the entire village. But there's not enough manpower. We'll go speak here. Things are getting interesting. I'm gonna go speak over here real quick.
The demon blight is a punishment sent to us by the Empyreans for forgetting the old prayers.
Who are the Empyreans?
The 4 Empyreans created the world. The 1 Empyrean shall bring it to peace. Be afraid. When contradiction permeates this world, the time of suppression will be upon us.
Are you okay? Want me to take you home?
No! Don't treat me like a child!
All right then.
Oh, it's you, Velvet. If you're going to the Cape, take care.
Don't fall into the Shrine of Tranquility, right? I know. I'm not a kid.
Of course, of course. You're 13 now, aren't you?
I'm 16.
There we go. That's everyone talked to in the village. Figure we'll get that out of the way real quick, and save points. Obviously, save your progress. You can create a quick save by pressing Q in the pause menu. I'll show you the pause menu real quick, which is return to game, quick save, controls, title screen. I'm going to return to game and actually save manually. And you save, yes. Did not mean to hit that. And now, let's go to the shop. Oh, right, before that, silver chest. Resistance ring. And of course I'm being dumb. I'm being very dumb. So in battles, you'll get BP, just mastery points. This mastery point will allow you to get master skills and be able to have these master skills on hand. And if you've mastered the equipment before, it doubles the master skill if it's mastered. Count how many times I said master. Or any. Wait, there. As for the shops, each shop has a level. This level goes up to 15. As you buy and sell items at the shop, you will get the level ups that you need. As for right now, all we can buy are apple gels. And right now, right. So I just bought out 2 apple gels, and now I can't find any more. Yeah, we should be on. I'm gonna grab the shiny, and we will move to there. Now, stars on the minimap show points of interest. Basically story progression or extra stuff. Just typical things. Basically where you can hunt and the like. For right now.
This area looks promising.
Yeah, promising. Except I don't see anything. So, there's gonna be our first target. Yeah, no. So, leave in the comments, do you want me to skip those and leave them in a separate video, or do you just want me to do them normally? Though a lot of the people you speak to, some of them don't really have much, but some of them can reveal different things in the story. Like the old man. I won't explain why, but I'll let you figure that out for yourself. That's the main reason I'm actually doing those. As such, either they can be their own separate little thing, which is kind of hard to do, but it's doable. Or, well, I can just do it like that, like how I've been doing it. And sometimes there's a lot to talk about. So,
There!
anyway.
Prickle Boar!
Battle tutorial. Combo attacks can be performed based on the number of souls each character currently possesses. So right now, we have 3 souls and 2 prickle boars. And we can perform a 3-hit combo. And right now I'm using keyboard and mouse. By stunning, defeating, or inflicting status ailments upon enemies, you can get souls, allowing for more combos. As I'm using keyboard and mouse, I can use a combination of WASD and the 2 mouse keys and shift to do all 4 of the combinations like you saw in the menu earlier. Stun the enemy to get a soul. Also, you can't do effective attacks if your gauge is maxed out. Another thing, sidesteps also cost. Basically, I have 300 SG, and a sidestep will cost 1 movement and probably about 50 SG. Actually, it looks like it's increasing. So, and we're done. Oh crap, I'm on semi-auto. Changing control mode, control. So, we're gonna start with this. Come on. And it's a heal, that's fine.
Not bad.
Because we're on hard mode, I have to be a little bit more careful. Yep. Basic stuff. You can escape.
Yeah, that's how it's done.
Everything. And I need to clear my throat, that's why I did that. Pricklepore's future.
The cold weather's been terrible on everyone's crops, but at least the city will buy our Pricklebore meat now. Luffy and Arthur have been hoping the village could start raising them, but they can just be so temperamental. I wonder if they could be bred with more docile pigs. What would we call them? Oinklebores? Nah, doesn't sound appetizing. What about Picklebore? Yeah, Picklebore! That's a cute name. Maybe too cute, though. We wouldn't want to discourage people from eating them.
Yeah. No comment. So, our next mission. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna have a little bit of fun. Grab an extra apple gel. Health tutorial. Artsies of the soul gauge. When the soul gauge drops to 0, you can still attack, but you will be knocked back if you try to defend. On top of that, your attacks are very, very weak. They will auto-guard them. Another thing, this game has a hidden mechanic, the soul jar mechanic. At the beginning of each phase, everyone will have a hidden soul jar that has starting with 1. And let's get started. And of course I'm not taking damage. There we go. Use space to defend. Defending decreases damage from enemies, but also greatly depletes SP. It also resets the camera's position unless you are against a wall. So I'll continue that. So each enemy starts with 1 soul in their soul jar. By inflicting status ailments and being able to perfectly dodge, you can actually get souls out of the soul jar, either yours or your opponent's. In this way, you can steal souls, and you can just get more souls. But it doesn't always work, and actually, if you keep doing so, after you hit your max, you will keep gaining more souls in your own soul jar, and you can release those by doing perfect time. So, we'll just do that real quick.
Arthur's second maxim. Know your foes and strike where they're weak.
Come on. Okay, I was pretty sure. Oh. Okay, I'm forgetting something here. Oh, right. Tab. Okay, yeah, they are on hard mode. So, by hitting certain keys, I don't know what it is on controller, you can switch between. And be able to do things like this. And get yourself bunts in the... A little side note, if you completely have your SG gauge, you are more likely to get a critical hit or stun. Actually, you have double the chance to get a stun, or a higher chance to get a stun, sorry. Using arts when you have no SG comes with a number of detrimental effects. Combo speed is slower, and combos are more easily broken. Attacks are more easily guarded against, and attacks that are guarded will be deflected, leaving the attacker vulnerable, as you just saw in the last battle. Status effects are less likely to be inflicted, and healing arts restore fewer HP. Stun enemies, however, cannot guard, leaving you free to attack them regardless of your SG. So, stuns are important. Use them. Okay, so we got this. More fragment. And we'll get to this later on. Right now, character doesn't know that. As such, we're gonna save here. And next time on Tales of Berseria, we'll head up to the Cape. See you guys then.